What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have like and sub, and let's get into this. One of the best things about starting to do this, and once your franchises have been ruined enough, and you see it keep happening, you go, "Why do they keep doing this? Why do they on seeming innocuous things like to the point where we've reached tabletop gaming? That's where DEI has reached, and then the more and more you study it, you go, oh." Because as Larry Fink from BlackRock says, when you want to change the culture of a company, and in this case, the company would be America and then the world, when you want to change the culture of a company, the change that you want to see reflected needs to be everywhere so people can't escape it. Like you can't go play Dungeons and Dragons to escape the modern day because it's in the modern day. So that's why they put it everywhere. And then it goes further up the chain of who and why. But here we go. Diversity and Dragons exposing anti-white male bias in D&D 2024 Player's Handbook, which wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Thanks to Endymion going through Dragon Age the Veilguard, we've seen that every single villain in the game is, of course, a white, straight, either male or female, the real ones. And then all the hero characters are, of course, all the underrepresented identities and sexual identities that you can think of. Of course, diversity in Dungeons and Dragons, no different. This was the one that we all really did like, the Mexican orcs. Orale, very hefty abuelita up there on the rocks, but they eat well there in the orc community. But of course, in the septum ring, it's on the nose. This is not the anti-white. This is just earlier in the year showing that already modern day diversity quotas, for lack of a better term, have affected fictional settings and fictional worlds, and not just movies and TV shows and comics or video games, but now tabletop gaming, because you can't escape. You can see here, I do like that it did go woke, not because of racism necessarily. I just think it was a little. I think actually that was the big rub here, is that they used to say that orcs were black people, but then when they do them as Mexicano, I don't know. They didn't know which racism to go against. You can see here, Brink has since been let go of Wizard. He's one of the people that was responsible for switching all these different, basically just helping facilitate the insertion, phrasing, of ideology. You see here, Grum's talking. The second tool is an emergency snowflake brain where players can stop the entire game if they feel the slightest bit uncomfortable. God. To do this, the DM's guide says you must make an X symbol with your arms. Oh, no, we don't do that here anymore. I mean, we tried it once, but I don't think it worked out well.
Kamala forever.
So when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons in the new system, if you feel uncomfortable, you
Kamala forever.
Once this woke bat signal is given, the entire game must stop and immediately address the concerns of this one player by skipping or altering the campaign on the fly and force everyone else to go along with it. You would think wokies would be happy with this, but they are angry. You see, they're accused of stealing the ideas from other tabletop creators. Oh boy. So here with the newest copy of the 2024 Player Handbook, it appears we've put a little bit more of the anti-whites. We really need to put in our place. So I went through the new 2024 Player's Handbook and did a little experiment. I did a count of all the characters-driven art pieces. In it, I counted the ones that I featured, that featured us white dudes, as they derisively call us. On the other side, I counted the ones that featured white women, black men, and black women, and all the various flavors of fury. The results? In the new Player's Handbook, I counted 17 pieces of art featuring white dudes as the subject. Guess how many in the other categories? Well over 100, he concluded. So based on the art agenda, and you can see the other switching. Yeah, look. It's very clear. I can't wait to see what the 2025 one looks like. It's very clear that all the way from the top to the bottom, the idea, and that is how they've done it, from the top down and the bottom up, they've been infected with this. Everything is racist. Everything. Hey, I think we used to have a clip for that, but either way, the point is they did this to themselves 100%. They've infected the culture. They've turned everyone off. It's now memery, but the timeline is correcting. It's correcting a lot faster. So this might be
Weird.
but I don't think it's going to last very longer. And us all going around and screaming about it helps. Actually, now it does help. Now it's time to really make them afraid of our money, to find out that they have no ESG money because that all dried up. Yeah, they got a little bit of the bridge stuff coming around, but on the nose, it ain't going to be what it was. So it's time to start listening to the people. The adults are back in the room. It's time to knock this dumb shit off, and it's time to tell them as such. So let me know what you think about all this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.